Alright everyone, welcome to today's charting session. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, what we do here is we typically look at yung mga trending names at nakukuha po natin yung listahan na yon from Investograms. So if you use Investograms as your charting provider, charting software, then you will typically find that list somewhere on the right hand side of your screen. Tumatanggap din po tayo ng mga chart requests. So kung meron po kayong mga requests or baka meron po kayong mga tanong or baka meron lang po kayong gustong i-comment or i-suggest, please feel free to post all of that in the comments section below. I promise I do try to read everything and respond to everything, no? Now, as promised, dalawa yung magiging charting session natin for today, one of which is coming now, right after the market closes. Okay? This session was pre-recorded over the weekend. Tapos yung session later will be a live overview of the market as it closed today. Alright? So let's start with MPI. MPI was a requested chart, no? So first and foremost, I would just like to point out again that in the big picture, nag-range pa rin tayo sa area na to. Yes, we can argue na nag-tighten yung range dito, nag-tighten yung range yan, and so on. But before we even discuss those, let's all just simply agree na we are ranging in a wide range. Yung bigger range niya is somewhere from 3.5 hanggang 4.18 na area. Okay? Now, let's zoom in a bit from there and see what's been going on. So, nag-break ang MPI from this trend line here, came back, tested the trend line, tas nag-react tayo. Okay? However, if you're looking at this, potentially pa rin pwedeng mag-form ang parang head and shoulders na pattern. Something like that, no? Pag na-break yung neckline, we might test 3.83 from underneath, see if it holds. If it holds, we might push lower. Either balikan natin tong purple trend line na to or support at 3.62. So yun yung ayaw nating makita dito sa MPI. Diba? Ano ba nangyayari sa kanya? Diba? It tried to push up from here when we reacted. Nag-conso siya dyan, pero imbis na habulin niya tong double top na to na naiwan at 4.18, it rolled over instead. After niya mag-roll over, where has price been hanging out? Hindi ba directly beneath din this area of previous consolidation? So ngayon, ang gusto natin makita, if gusto natin makita man-negate lahat to, then I'm hoping to see price break above 4.18 at least. Okay? Para lang masabi natin, number one, na we've broken out from this wider range here. Alright? Now, even if we break out from there, meron pa ting tayong mga resistance levels waiting for us at 4.36 and 4.58 above. Alright? But breaking out for 4.18 opens up this range here and that range there. If we break to the downside, pwede tayong bumalik nga dito sa 3.62 or sa purple trend line. And if we break 3.62, our next support level will be at around 3.5. Okay? So, yun po yung MPI. Next na tignan naman po natin is ang AGI. So, AGI, tinatry niya mag-push higher, no? Essentially, we have been trying to print high, low, high, higher, low, di ba? Parang ganun yung itsura ng ginagawa natin, eh. But, so far, we've been finding resistance around the 12.14 resistance na level here. Kung mapapansin nyo, if you follow my charting sessions, medyo binago ko na yung levels, kumonti siya. Inayos ko lang siya para mas pertinent na siya sa current structure at sa current na nangyayari. So if we zoom in and look, ano nga ba yung nangyayari dito? We broke out of 12.14. Next candle, we tried to hold above it, di ba? Dito. Tapos we rolled over here. We came back, tested this area of previous consolidation here, then we bounced. Tapos ngayon, we're looking to see what price is gonna do. Will it come up here tapos mauntog na naman sa 12.14? Possible, di ba? Kasi dyan tayo nauntog before, eh. So for now, para masabi natin na tuloy, for me, kailangan mabasag na yung high dito, which is around 12.4. Kung mabasag yung 12.4, likely we target 12.8 next. Okay, I realized that that's not the biggest of rewards, no, 40 cents. Pero yun talaga yung next level, eh. After that, we have 13.12. Okay, may nakita nyo naman saan galing yung 12.8. Meron tayong level of resistance here, level of resistance there, di ba? Resistance there, and so on. So, clear-cut naman yung level na yun. And you can see it even in higher time frames. So, I expect na kahit papano, possible na makahanap tayo na reaction doon. However, if price does come back, hit 12.14, mag-hold, then we start rolling over, and mabasag natin tong 10.8 na area, then I think we come back to this range beneath. So that's 9.8 hanggang 10.8, no? Tapos kung mabasag yung 9.8, then we possibly come back and test yung support sa 9.14. Alright, so yun yung bullish and bearish potential scenarios natin for AGI. Sana hindi mangyari yun, no? Now, kung kunwari nakasalo kayo, kunyari bumili kayo sa consolidation na to, tapos let's assume na hindi pa na-hit yung trail stops, no? Then syempre, congratulations sa inyo lahat. Price is moving to the upside. I hope it does break above 12.4 sooner rather than later para matarget na natin yung 12.8 and beyond. Okay? Next, tignan po natin yung GSMI. So yung GSMI, as mentioned before, possible na nagpo-form nga siya ng head and shoulders pattern. We've tried to break above itong high nung right shoulder, but so far, nag-hold siya as resistance, no? Plus, pwede pa rin tayong mauntog dito sa inflection point na to, which is yung high ng left shoulder plus yung cluster of lows na nandito. So even if we do close above yung 109.5 na high here, pwede pa rin tayong mauntog dito. So the most basic bullish thing that I want to see dito sa GSMI is ma-break na sana tong 111.6 sooner rather than later para mag-open up na tong range na to from 111.6 to 119. Kung mabasag yung 119, edi new all-time high na naman tayo and happy na naman ang lahat. Diba? So hopefully yun yung mangyari, no? Now, for the bearish scenario naman, ganun pa din. If we break to the downside, breaking below 92 pesos, then that opens up this previous range beneath. So that's from 85 hanggang 92. Tas kung mabasag pa yung 85, we might come back yung previous area of consolidation here and so on. So since halos linggo-linggo naman po tinitignan natin to, I'm sure na kung may mangyari mang ganon, ay sama-sama po natin itong mababantayan, sama-sama nating matitignan, sama-sama nating mapag-aaralan, at sama-sama po nating mapag-uusapan. Okay? Next ay tignan po natin ang ALI. So ALI, as I said before, we are still stuck in this range as well. So parang, kung napapansin nyo, paulit-ulit ako na gano'n, no? Unfortunately, yun yung nangyayari sa market eh. We are stuck in a range. Okay? It's a wide range, yes. It's a tradable range, yes. But it's a range nonetheless. Okay? So, we're trapped in that larger range. Ang nakikita ko ngayon dito is we are channeling downward. So, nauntog tayo here, push down, move up, untog, push down, up, untog, possible push down ulit kaya. That's something we'll have to see, no? Kasi kung nag-push down siya ulit, sakto ang pupuntahan niya is itong level na to, yung pulang zone. Bakit ko minarkahan ng zone dito? Kasi dito, binabuy up siya. Whenever we wick down or come down to this area, it's being bought. So, it's not unrealistic to think na if price does come down there, baka mag-react siya ulit. However, wala tayong certainty. So, I marked it as red just to remind myself din na if price does come down there, kailangan ko na siyang panoorin. Just in case. Diba? Para if mag-react ulit tayo na maayos, then a trade could be had. At the very least man lang, baka mag-open up ulit tong range na to from mga 31, 32, pabalik ng 34.35 na area, 34.5. So that's something to possibly look out for if mabuo siya. Now, yung bullish naman, syempre, ang gusto ng lahat is if we can break above this level here, 37, then we likely come back and test tong 38.35 na area. And if we can break above that, that opens up this range above here. So that's 38.4 hanggang 39.9. And if we can break above 40, then 42.10 yung next solid resistance level natin for ALI. Okay? Kung sakali naman bumaba siya dito, bumalik siya dito sa red, tas mabasag lang to the downside, mabasag tong 31. Then medyo dehado na talaga tayo. Baka balikan natin tong mga lows from before. So dito, around 28.9 na area, 29. Diba? Cluster of lows here. Or worse, balikan niya tong low dito at around 26.5. Okay, so wag naman sanang mangyaring ganon, no? But again, ginagawa po natin lahat to para handa tayo kahit ano ang mangyari. Hindi tayo mag-freeze. Prepare tayo for any scenarios. And then finally, let's take a quick look at SGP. Alright? So I purposely saved this for last dahil nga we're gonna be looking at this via lower time frames, no? Now, from yung nangyari sa kanya before, wala pa nagbabago. Ang sabi nga natin is, essentially, sa lower time frame at least, downtrend siya, di ba? Di ba? Forming lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and so on, no? Lower lows, and so on. So, for me, yung earliest na possible invalidation nitong trend na to, at least sa lower time frame, is a close above 13.2. Pag ma-close tayo above 13.2, then that clears this level, this range. Diba? It clears the range high nung nag-form na to bago mag-collapse ang price ulit. Kung mapapansin nyo, just let me remove some of the lines. Okay? Kung mapapansin nyo, after natin mag-breakdown dito, broke down, price came back, tested it from underneath, tas doon tayo nag-react ulit. Ang ayaw nating makita is from here, basagin natin yung 12.8 because ang pwede mangyari noon is we might find new supports down here na at 12.54 and so on. Okay? So yun yung ayaw natin sanang makita. Kung mabasag yung 12.8, then medyo dehado tayo. Ang gusto natin makita is yun nga, mag-close tayo above 13.2, 13.22 na area sana. Then we can start talking about possible short-term na reversal. Okay? I'm not confident yet in saying na long-term reversal yan kasi yung long-term chart naman ito butas pa eh. 'Di ba? In essence, parang yun nga, re-IPO eh. So, kulang pa yung data to support any type of longer or higher time frame analysis, at least for me. Okay? Para sa akin lang po to. I'm sure na maraming mas magaling sa akin mag-chart or mas maraming veterano dyan na magsasabi na hindi, merong ganito, merong ganyan. And for all I know, they're right, no? Pero para sa akin, personal ko lang to, based dito sa time frame na to, better safe than sorry. So I want to see it clear, 'di ba? Clear these range highs, then we'll see, 'di ba? Let's see, hopefully ma-reward yung patience natin. Okay? So dito po nagtatapos yung video natin, guys, no. I hope na gustuhan nyo tong extra video natin. Kung baga, pasensya na ulit. Hopefully kahit papaano ay nakabawi po ako sa inyo. And as always, guys, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!